Every human is a brand. Every brand has a story. What's your story? Discover your story at thepinkcollective.com.
At Mr. Restoration, our main goal is to get your family back into your home safe and sound. We are a Florida property damage remediation company with over 20 years' experience in the industry. We specialize in water, mold, fire, and smoke damage. We cover residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Things get hard when a homeowner or renter has to face these problems, but we are here for you. We are with you from the time of the emergency to the moment it's time to get you back into your property. We make property managers, public adjusters, insurance agents, maintenance crews, homeowners, and renters' lives more efficient and easier by following a step-by-step SOS foolproof plan. Put us on speed dial this year and make us your #1 visit at MrRestorationFL.com or call us at 844-878-5285. Interact with us and stay up to date with all the latest news by liking, following, and sharing on all social media platforms. Mr. Restoration, veteran-owned, 2 decades of experience. We served our country. Now let us serve you. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place. Go Beyond. Good evening and welcome to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I help individuals, organizations, and businesses to get out of their own way, to get unstuck, and to achieve the goals that they have for themselves, personally and professionally. If you're not satisfied with where you're at right now in your life or business, I can help you go beyond. From your limiting beliefs to communication skills, how you're interacting with your team, even if you're a team of 1 or if you have 20-plus employees, want to get everybody on the same page and have 2019 be incredible. You can contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or like and message me on my Facebook at readysetgobeyond. I do masterminds, I do lunch and learns, I do coaching sessions and workshops, and I get to the heart of what it is that you want to achieve, and we see what's holding you back, and we push through that, and we get you from where you are right now. We take you from where you are right now to where you want to be. So it is my great pleasure. Let me just move all here. It's my great pleasure. I'm so thrilled to welcome my very special guest here tonight, Karen Manuel, cruise planner, franchise owner, and travel advisor. Karen and I met at a networking event and connected right away. You know, I really appreciated her passion, her enthusiasm for what she's doing, her sincerity, and her knowledge. And I was really impressed by all of that and how much she wants to help people with their travel needs. She loves to travel, and it shows, and it translates into the work and how she helps people. So if you know anyone or you are planning a trip in the near future for summer, spring, or beyond, you need to contact my friend Karen, and she can help you and take care of all of your travel needs. So please let me welcome Karen Manuel, Cruise Planners franchise owner and travel advisor to Go Beyond. Thank you so much for being here
Jordana.
tonight.
It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Right? Yeah.
I love it. So, you know, we're all working so hard nowadays, and
Yes.
Our lives are so busy, and we have our to-do lists, and we're going at such a rapid pace, right?
Right.
And we really need to just take a pause, take a break, and travel. Why do you think we need to take a break and travel, Karen?
Well, I didn't expect you totally to lead off with the name of my website, but yes, take a break and travel. That's my website. And like you said, Jordana, we're all so busy.
Right.
And, rushing kids around, planning, everything is so planned for us. but when it comes to travel, you know, you need to take a break, get away from the day-to-day.
Absolutely.
Reconnect with your family.
Unplug.
Reconnect with your friends. And I think today people are trying to accumulate less things.
Right.
And spend money more on things that make a difference, that matter.
Sure.
And travel is the perfect thing to do that with. You know, and you know,
absolutely,
it's memories. It's memories. You and I have both talked about special trips that we've been on before in the past, each of us, and we still talk about, you know, where that takes us, where that took us.
Because the memories last a lifetime. You know, you go on that trip, but then you remember something about that trip, or the meal that you had, or the sight that you saw,
smells.
or just the smells and the tastes and the people that you were with. And it's pretty incredible. And the time that we have, you can't get that back.
No.
And so that's why it's so important to take that break and travel. And you're going to hear more about how Karen can help you do that, because I'm very passionate about traveling. It's just been, I love to do it, and I encourage everybody to take the time and to invest in yourself and your life, and let Karen book those amazing trips that, you know, you've wanted to go on. So let me ask you a question. There's so much travel. I'm sure all of you, you know, listening and watching, there's so much travel information out there.
There really is.
It can be quite overwhelming and intimidating,
right.
You know. And how, as a travel advisor, can you make planning travel less stressful for us? Because it can be, you know, overwhelming and stressful, and that's not what travel should not be.
No, it should not. And it's funny, one time you and I were speaking about traveling, and you said that you planned this beautiful trip to Europe,
yes,
but it literally took you 6 months.
It did.
It did, yeah, and I'm
So
sure it was wonderful.
I mean, it was down to the detail,
yeah.
But who has the time to plan something for 6 months?
So using a travel advisor, using me to help you customize your travel, is giving you back some of your time that you would be investing trying to look for the perfect vacation spot.
Right.
And I think, having been in the business a while, I know what questions to ask to kind of get you to where...
I'm going to lift this up. Go ahead.
To get you to where, you know, you're comfortable going. I mean, a lot of people... Travel is very personal.
For sure.
And it means different things to different people. So...
Interesting.
Some people may want a butler, you know, that unpacks their suitcase for them, that brings them, you know,
their cocktails and
their champagne
appetizers
and everything like that. Yes. And some people just absolutely want to be left alone.
Right.
So I think
do not disturb.
Exactly. Part of being a travel advisor is that you build a relationship with your client. You ask questions. You get to know them. You get to know their family, their extended family. You get to know their travel budget. Some people don't travel with a budget, which would be nice. But some people do, you know, have a budget. And there's travel for everyone out there, Jordana. There really is. And so by utilizing me and my expertise, I can help guide you to the right trip and to make it not as stressful for you.
Fantastic. So I know that Cruise Planners, you have a franchise.
Exactly. And another reason to give me a call is I'm a cruise planner, and I'm very proud of that fact. Cruise Planners is 25 years old.
Wow.
This year. We have been
Congratulations.
around,
amazing.
We've been around the business a really long time, and we have partnered ourselves with travel partners worldwide that will assist you with all of your travel needs, whether it's cruises or land or safaris. Cruise Planners has these unique relationships built with our travel partners that we've basically taken the headache. We've vetted. You know, they've been heavily vetted because we've, you know, there's so many franchise owners like myself. So many, and we basically have done the legwork for you. So I know the relationships that we have, and with our travel partners.
And it's only premium quality. I mean, it's not like somebody has to dig through. You actually get to weed out everything to give them, you know, prestige.
Right. And I'm confident when I tell you that you're going to be taking this trip with XYZ company. And, you know, it's not somebody that I just went out and found on the internet. You
No,
know,
of course.
It's going to be somebody that's been a travel partner, if not, with us for a long time. I mean, the business is growing. Travel is really big, and the amount of cruise ships that are being built in the world, and you can just see it here in South Florida
Right,
alone.
we have it right in our backyard.
Oh my gosh, we sure do, and it's one of those things that it's fun, and working with cruise planners is just I feel very fortunate to have my franchise with them. They're a wonderful company. And we're also, being a cruise planner, we're an American Express travel partner.
I was going to ask you about that. That is an incredible connection
right?
to be able to have that, because
Right.
when you think of American Express, you think very high end, premium quality. Only so to be able to be aligned with them is quite something. So that means that the partners that you are dealing with and offering your clients are just
Right.
You
When
don't
you
have
think
to
of American
question.
Express, I think obviously for most people, the first thing you think of is travel.
That's right.
Whether it's part of their hotel collection or, you think of premium travel.
Absolutely.
And, we are very proud of the alliance that we have with American Express. We're an American Express travel partner. And if you're a Centurion card member or a Platinum card member and you want to pay with points, we can handle all of that for you because we're an American Express partner.
Fantastic. I have
Yeah.
a question. So you mentioned cruise planners, but do you handle all types of travel? Because I
do.
heard you
We
mention
do.
safaris,
I
but
know.
I think there's a misconception. I know I had it for a while that cruise
a lot
planners
of
only
people
handles
think
cruises.
because the name of the company is Cruise Planners that
Right.
that is the only thing we specialize in
Right.
is cruises, and it's a misconception. Let me say, we do obviously book cruises for people and
Right,
have great
absolutely.
relationships with all the cruise partners, but we do a lot more than that. We do all type of all-inclusive planning.
Right.
If you just want to go down to Cancun or the Dominican Republic and just stay in an all-inclusive for 4 or 5 days,
Right.
we
Have
can
everything taken
have
care of.
everything taken care of. We can
Right.
set that up for you. If you want to travel to Europe and go on a river cruise, river cruising has grown exponentially in the last 5 years, and it's
That
such
sounds
a
amazing.
lovely way to get around these cities that are dotted along the rivers in Europe, and it's just we can handle that also. We do safaris.
Really?
We do, yeah. I mean, a trip to Antarctica, if you have decided that you need Antarctica is on your bucket list.
Antarctica.
And yeah, if you want to go between September and April, we know the companies that can make that happen. And so we don't just to clear
I
that up.
love that we
don't
needed to
just do
clear that
travel.
up, everyone.
Yes.
So they don't just, while they do specialize in cruises, and that's
Right.
just, they do also specialize in,
All types of
all
travel.
types of
All
travel.
types of
So
travel, yeah.
definitely keep them on the radar and have, care and help you with all of the needs that you might have.
And something very, this is honestly, we did not plan for this to happen. The Broward County City Council today, funny enough, has just proclaimed January 29th as Cruise Planners Day.
Get out of here.
And I'm not kidding. And so I
the
shout
day
out.
that you're on the show.
Yeah, I'm just so thrilled to be partnered with such a wonderful company as Cruise Planners, and they're such a philanthropic company as well. And
Amazing reputation.
yeah, and today, January 29th, is now Cruise Planners Day. So a shout out to all my friends at the home office, and it's just thanks for the quality of the product, and it's a great relationship.
That's
It is.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the how ironic that you're here on the day
I know,
that
and
they
we
end
didn't
up.
plan that. That just happened, right before we came in. I found out, so that's great. That's great. Yeah,
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So, what we're going to do is we have lots of other questions that we're going to cover as far as travel and, what's on your radar as far as what you want to do for spring and summer. And Karen's going to give you, a few great tips on what you can be looking after and some specials that we can talk about. But we're going to get ready to go for a quick commercial break with two of my sponsors, and we're going to have Karen from Cruise Planners, our trip. She's a Cruise Planners franchise, and she's a travel advisor, Karen Manuel. And how do they reach you?
Oh, 954-637-3722, or you can go to my website, Take a Break and Travel.
Perfect. And I'm Jordana Foster, and we're going to be right back with Go Beyond. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Every human is a brand. Every brand has a story. What's your story? Discover your story at thepinkcollective.com.
At Mr. Restoration, our main goal is to get your family back into your home safe and sound. We are a Florida property damage remediation company with over 20 years' experience in the industry. We specialize in water, mold, fire, and smoke damage. We cover residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Things get hard when a homeowner or renter has to face these problems, but we are here for you. We are with you from the time of the emergency to the moment it's time to get you back into your property. We make property managers, public adjusters, insurance agents, maintenance crews, homeowners, and renters' lives more efficient and easier by following a step-by-step SOS foolproof plan. Put us on speed dial this year and make us your #1 visit at MrRestorationFL.com or call us at 844-878-5285. Interact with us and stay up to date with all the latest news by liking, following, and sharing on all social media platforms. Mr. Restoration, veteran-owned, 2 decades of experience. We served our country. Now let us serve you.
You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. So welcome back. We've got Karen Manuel, a cruise planner, franchise owner, and travel advisor. So definitely take a listen to all of this when you are planning your spring and summer plans for your travel, for your family. She is your go-to person and your expert on all that. I'm really excited to have you here
Thanks,
tonight.
Jordana. Happy to be here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
And I want to thank my sponsors once again, the Pink Collective, for all of your branding needs. They are the storytellers. They will get your message across. They are amazing, Bert and Rolly. So thank you. Shout out to Rolly and Bert. And I also want to thank Stephen Rowe from Mr. Restoration for your mold, water, and fire restoration needs. They are amazing people and trustworthy, and you need to give them a call. So we're back with Karen, and we are talking about travel, which is one of my favorite subjects,
Yes.
and I know it is yours too.
Everybody's favorite subject.
So,
Almost. Yes.
So I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
There are so many deals and specials that we see all over the internet.
Yes.
And even like travel warehouses and everything like that. Tell me about all of that, because I know that that's not what you do. How,
No, no.
and how do we,
And listen, there are a lot of, the internet it's wonderful, but it can also be very overwhelming,
Yes.
especially when you're researching something like travel.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can enter the destination of, Italy, and you just get bombarded with all these different websites, and a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do or who do I use? So
right.
Again, when I was talking about, partnering
Why?
with cruise planners and why, being a travel advisor and working to take the stress out, I know the travel partners you should work with. When you work a lot of times, when people buy from warehouses, and I'm not going to mention any names,
No,
but when
we won't.
we won't. When you do, warehouse type travel, or you book off the internet, it's a lot of times, Jordana, you buy it, and then you never see them again. You get the tickets, you get the whatever, but
Right.
the customer service
Is not
and
non-existent.
everything that follows behind that is null and void. There is none. And so
That's scary.
right. So working with a trip advisor like myself, we take care of everything for you. It's if you for lack of a better word, it's your one-stop shop.
Right. So you do like before a cruise, and I'm going to use a cruise for an example,
Sure.
like when you have your destination, do you actually take care of, like, if somebody wants to go there, you might suggest them go there? Like, how does that work? The pre and post? Or
Right. They're pre and post travel.
Okay.
Exactly. So a trip advisor such as myself would put together for you a package that's not just the cruise. So we can take care of all your cruise needs, get you the perfect cabin, get your family the perfect cabin all set up.
Right.
But say, for instance, you're going to Amsterdam.
Right.
And I mean, it's not like you go to Amsterdam
All
once
the
a year.
time,
Yeah,
no.
no. And you've spent the money to fly over there. So a lot of times people will partner front or back end trips with their cruise called pre and post.
Okay.
That they may want to do a land tour. They may want to, go around Amsterdam or that part of Europe or whatever before or after their cruise. And so we can take care of all of the transfers for them.
Oh, that's very important.
Getting them to the ships, handling the hotel,
Right.
taking care of the hotel reservations for them. And we're doing all the legwork. I'm doing all the legwork for that, finding
Right.
out exactly what my client's comfortable with.
Right. And what
putting
their
it all
needs
together
are.
for exactly.
What they want to
exactly.
see. They might want to be located near the Champs-Elysees or,
Right.
the Eiffel
It's
Tower.
custom.
And then you're going to,
I
customize
travel.
I love
customize
that.
travel, yeah. And also, I think another important fact is that I'm always here. I mean, when you go away and you're in New York and your flight gets canceled and you're supposed to get on that cruise, in Italy the next day, and oh my gosh, what do I do? You call me. I take care of all of that for you. You're not just stuck out there,
Right.
trying to go,
You're not by yourself.
Flight.
It's really great to be able to have somebody like you
It is.
who's going to be reliable and help them when something might not go as smoothly as expected. They have you to have that recourse and to have
Right.
somebody that's dependable and
part of the thing I would advise
amazing.
my clients to do too is the all important trip insurance. Travel insurance is very important.
Right.
Things happen.
Right.
Flights get delayed, flights get canceled. Acts of nature,
Right.
happen, and it's really important. And we partner with Allianz Global Assistance, which is the world premier of travel insurance. And
Nice.
so, I can help do all of their travel insurance needs for them. And I mean, a lot of times people are first-time travelers, Jordana.
Right.
They don't even have a passport. So all of that type of thing is very
You help with that
intimidating.
too?
Yeah.
Really?
Give them. I don't actually go give them the passport, but I do give them the information so that they can go.
Those
find
are
out.
unbelievable services that you offer. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to ask you a question to be able to afford to be able to offer your clients as a travel advisor all of those services, and helping them with travel insurance and helping them with the pre and post and and making suggestions on where to stay and asking all those great questions. I know a lot of people are wondering, and I was too, is there an extra cost for having a travel advisor like you do that for somebody to plan their trip?
There is no charge.
Really?
There is no charge. It is all free.
Did you hear that?
Yes. My services are free.
That's unbelievable. So
Yeah.
that trip you want to take is affordable, especially
is.
having Karen there to be able to plan it down to, every last detail and, make recommendations on the travel insurance. That's
finding
incredible.
you the best rate. And also, working with cruise planners, we are partnered with so many people that a lot of times the companies themselves, the travel partner will give us specials.
Right.
For instance, extra onboard credit and that type of thing that's not available to the public. That's just available to us too. So being a part of that large consortium
Allows
of
you to
people
have that,
allows
to
us to
offer
have
that.
to offer that. Yeah, absolutely.
So let me ask you, typically, who do you arrange travel for? Like, I can't believe we're already it's going really quickly. So
Yeah.
I want to cover a lot of important things, and you're going to need to come back because you guys, there's so many things we want to cover. But typically
yeah.
who do you arrange travel for?
My typical travel is usually multi-generational family trips,
Okay.
class
That's
reunions.
incredible.
Yeah, milestones, anniversaries, of all types.
Special birthdays.
Corporate incentives. We do a lot of work with corporations, large and small. I once planned for a dentist wanted to take all of his hygienists in his office, the unspoken heroes that sit in the back and never get,
How nice.
It was lovely. And he wanted to take, he didn't go with them, but he...
Even better, because then they could... No, nothing against him, but
No.
I mean, that's an amazing gift to be able to
he gave that to
provide.
them, and so all types of travel,
I
from
love
large
that.
companies to small companies. So
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So whether it's a weekend getaway, and it's all in our backyard, the cruise ships, or these big trips,
Right,
that,
right.
that the Europes and all of the things that Karen can handle, small or large, she can handle it from groups and I love the multi-generational aspect,
Yeah, it's
because
very
for
big.
you to be able,
It's very
everybody
big.
wants to bring all their family members and
Right.
have that trip of a lifetime and everything and those memories,
Sure,
which we
sure.
keep talking about, the memories.
Right.
What should we be focusing on right now with regards to travel? What are people, looking to book
Well,
right
we've
now?
got a couple of things coming up pretty quickly. First of all, Valentine's Day. Just
Yeah,
a few weeks
romance is-
away, but there's still like a nice weekend, 3-night out on Friday.
We can
because
still do
especially
that.
where we live. I mean, Fort Lauderdale and Miami
Right.
is just perfect ports, even Orlando.
So you can
to
still
get
book
away for the
Valentine's getaways.
Valentine's. But the biggest thing coming up, obviously, is spring break. And I get asked all the time, what can I do for spring break? The Caribbean is beautiful
Yes.
this time of year. We don't have to worry about the H word, hurricanes, during that time of year.
Yes.
So the Caribbean is great. It's a perfect, solution for travel, for
And it's an
just
easy,
right here, just hop on a
the
ship.
ease of
Yeah,
being
the
on a
ease.
cruise.
And I also think Europe's great this time of year.
Paris in the
Paris
springtime.
in the springtime. It's true. It's
I'm
true.
ready. I'm there.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
So
you talked about Valentine's Day.
Right.
And you talked about spring break. We have all our kids and, planning for getting everybody together. Real quick, what about summer? What should
Summer,
be on,
yes.
what should people be thinking about for summer?
Well, summer I like to try to plan people trips to Europe. The summer is a great time to go to Europe, especially the first few months, June,
Right.
July. The weather's lovely. Again, you can do cruises, you can do land
Right.
trips, all those type of tours in the summer. And one of my all-time favorites, Alaska.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. So we're going to explore all of those things the next time Karen comes on.
Yes.
Karen, how can the viewers and listeners contact you to book their next trip?
Sure. Call me, 954-637-3722, or go to my website, takeabreakandtravel.com.
Karen Manuel, it's been a pleasure having you here. I can't believe
Thanks,
the time's
Jordana.
flown by.
It's just
What's
flown.
on your bucket list? My quote is, the only trip you will regret is the one you didn't take. So you need to take it and explore the world and contact Karen.
Yes,
and she
thank
can
you.
help you with Take a Break and Travel.
Yep.
And I really appreciate you being here. Think about your bucket list and being with your family and making memories.
Absolutely.
I'm Jordana Foster with Go Beyond. Catch us here next week. Karen,
Thanks,
it has been
Jordana.
so wonderful
It's been
having
fun.
you here.
Sure.
Fun, right?
Uh-huh.
Think about travel, guys. Have a great night. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.